friends. Welcome to Story Behind Podcast. This is the show for people who love hearing a good story and who believe the world could use more positivity. We're the team behind GodUpdates and God2, and we hope these weekly short stories will brighten your day.
Cameras rolled as brave officer waded into a pond to save a boy with autism. Written by Adam Staten, read by Adam Staten. A couple of law enforcement officials in Florida rescued a young child with autism from a scary, life-threatening situation. There's a reason why police officers and firefighters are commonly referred to as heroes in a city's finest. Those men and women regularly put their own personal safety at risk for the good of others. Police officers and firefighters run toward a dangerous and possibly deadly scene when civilians are running away from it. In Florida, 2 deputies in Central Florida put their lives on the line to save a child in a perilous situation. In mid-July, around 10:30 in the morning, 2 Hillsborough County Sheriff's deputies responded to a pond following a 911 call. The department said that someone was concerned about the well-being of a child. A concerned citizen had called 911 regarding a young child seen running across the street and into a nearby pond, the department said. After arriving on the scene, the deputies began a frantic search for the boy. Body camera footage posted on YouTube shows the frenzied hunt for the young child. The department states the deputies on the scene did eventually spot the child in distress. The 4-year-old child with autism, who's also nonverbal, was found being kept afloat by cattails surrounding the edge of the pond. In the clip, one of the deputies says, "I'm going to get soaked. I'm going to go get him." After entering the pond, the video shows the dramatic moments when the deputies secured the child and lift him up and out of the water. Those deputies saved that child from a potentially devastating injury and possibly worse. Miraculously, as the department reports, the child did not suffer any life-threatening injuries. Deputies later returned the 4-year-old to his family. After their heroic efforts, the department's sheriff rightly praised his 2 deputies. "I shudder to think of the outcome, if not for the tenacity and efforts of these 2 deputies," the sheriff said. "Greater love has no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends." John 15:13.
Hey there, it's Carly Mercourier, host of Therapy and Theology, a weekly podcast that explores popular topics and questions related to faith, feelings, and spiritual formation. Subscribe at lifeaudio.com.
I can't believe BJ's Wholesale Club has all this great new stuff. Honey, this sofa is so stylish.
Yeah, stylish.
And this sweater is so on trend. Try it on.
That's me, Mr. Trendy.
And BJ's has the hottest brands at great prices, like Sur La Table and Nespresso.
And Hot Wheels.
Look, it's Barbie! Hi, Ken. Let's go to the beach in my Corvette.
Attention BJ's members. The club is now closed.
Just 5 more minutes?
Please.
Save in club or on BJs.com. Not a member? Join today. BJs. Absurdly simple savings.
Couple married 66 years renews vows of enduring love from their hospital beds. Written by Adam Staten, read by Adam Staten. A couple married for more than 6 decades used their time in a Southern California hospital to recommit themselves to one another. The vows a couple exchanges while standing at the altar in front of their family, friends, and God are sacred. Both promise to forsake all others, stay together through the good and the bad. They are also intended to be a lifelong and unwavering commitment. One couple in Southern California is a perfect example of the kind of long-lasting love and commitment God had in mind when He created and ordained the institution of marriage. Jesse Serino, 91, and 92-year-old Mary Lou Serino have been married for 66 years. Like every other couple, Jesse and Mary Lou have experienced their share of ups and downs, but Jesse admits those experiences have strengthened their bond. "We've had our ups and downs, but that's what makes a marriage last a long time," Jesse said. Jesse and Mary Lou experienced what both would consider a trying period in their marriage. Both were placed in a hospital for different reasons. People reports that Mary Lou was admitted to the hospital after experiencing abdominal pain. Jesse went into the same medical facility for heart procedures. While they were not initially on the same floor, KABC-TV states that the staff at St. John's Regional Medical Center would bring Mary Lou into her husband's room. Soon after picking up on their deep love for and commitment to one another, the staff asked the couple a question. Would they be interested in renewing their vows? The answer, of course, was yes. And so, the couple had a vow renewal ceremony, reaffirming their commitment to one another from their hospital beds, according to a post from the hospital. And so, the couple held a vow ceremony, reaffirming their commitment to one another from their hospital beds, according to a social media post from the hospital. In attendance at the ceremony were Jesse and Mary Lou's 4 daughters and 2 of their grandchildren. One of the couple's daughters, Valerie Sereno Pays, recognizes a special bond her parents share. It's love at its purest, and it's an enduring love, she told KABC-TV. And the Lord God said, "It is not good for the man to be by himself. I will make one like himself, as a help to him." Genesis 2:18.
Thank you so much for listening to Story Behind Podcast. We're really glad you joined us for this week's story. To see photos and videos that may have been referenced in this episode, check out the links in the show notes. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to our podcast, and please tell a friend about us. We'd also love it if you'd rate us and leave us a review. It really does help more people find us. Story Behind is a Salem Web Network production.
Feeling stressed? Let's take better care of you. I'm Bonnie Gray, the host of Breathe, the Stress Less podcast. Subscribe at lifeaudio.com.